According to a new poll, Generation Z, those born between the mid-1990s and mid-2000s, have a more positive view of the term socialism than older generations, similar to their older millennial counterparts. These young Americans tend to see big government policies and socialist ideas in general as something to strive toward. In a Harris poll given to news outlet Axios exclusively, Generation Z does not automatically repel from the word socialism as much as their parents and grandparents do. High-profile Democrats like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Bernie Sanders openly call themselves socialist, and the poll suggests their popularity reflects the term's growing appeal among youth. Though it should always be noted that what people believe in their teens and 20s often changes as they age, the support for such an outdated and dangerous system of government is disturbing. This does not bode well for the future of American politics. According to Axios, General Z and millennials are projected to make up 37% of the electorate in 2020, and what they're looking for in a presidential candidate is shifting. In addition to a growing acceptance of socialism, Axios notes three other hard-left trends among members of Generation Z. The top three voting issues for General Z, according to the Harris poll, are mass shootings, racial equality, and immigration policy and treatment of immigrants. Millennials' top issues are access to healthcare, global warming and climate change, and mass shootings. General X's top issues are access to healthcare, terrorism, and Axios reports that the poll finds that 49.6% of Generation Z and millennials combined would prefer living in a socialist country. Ignorant of history. Many older Americans worry that younger people don't know proper history. This would include being aware of the many murderous socialist regimes that helped shape the 20th century, many of which continue to this day. From the Soviet Union to Cuba, to China, to Venezuela, these failed countries brought misery and death to millions of people. Most American adults know this, but as younger generations continue to be unaware of this history, it creates an environment for the mistakes of the past to be repeated. Far-left Democrats like Sanders, Ocasio-Cortez, and others certainly don't help. The myths they peddle are toxic. How did we arrive at this point? How did we fail to educate our kids properly? National security and the national debt, the same top issues for boomers and older.